now I'm 20 episodes in, and if you watched the last video, I didn't really say anything. It was pretty shit, sorry. I didn't think anyone would watch it, but last episode, like episode 6, my comprehension was pretty non-existent, to be honest, besides like really simple stuff. And I like on 1 to 100, like last episode, it was probably like 10%, honestly, like 20%, if I didn't have any like crutches watching episodes. Now it's like, I'd say it's like 30-40%, honestly. Like, it's not too hard, unless it's like a dialogue that's really deep, you know, then it's probably like back down to like 20%. And I actually need to like look up almost every like verb or noun that they're using. But my comprehension is definitely, you know, improved like an amount that I can actually like notice now. It's that feedback loop coming back to me now. It's pretty nice to see. And another thing is that I actually kind of just, I've been changing my setup and like what I actually do with my time after I kind of, because whenever I posted that first video, I didn't think anyone was gonna see it, and now it's kind of like I kind of just implanted like the accountability of like a lot of people, even though I I don't know any of them, but like people are kind of expecting me to post this, so I'm actually like, oh shit, I can't just, you know, oh whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, no, I never did that. I wanted to, but like no, I had to do it every single day. And so that's basically that. And when I talked about the changes I made, it's basically mostly technology. I'll show that later, but it's about the cards I was making. And it was, before I was making audio sentence cards, but now I make the anime cards, if you know what those are. They're basically text vocab cards. But yeah, I did that because it's just a lot faster and it's more easier to like, you know, rep a vocab card instead of like a sentence card. But and like it's made me like make a lot more cards, and I'm actually seeing a lot more improvement than I did when I was using a subs to SRS deck, and I had to like, you know, edit it and shit. And like making a card like on the fly with that would take like 2 minutes, but then like an anime card takes like 20 seconds. So it's just a lot faster and smoother. And another thing is that okay, this is how my mindset is whenever I'm making a card. If it's like, if I know the word is gonna be used like a lot, then I'll still wait until I see it a bunch, and then I'll be like, like it has to be like familiar, that weird familiarity, even if you don't know where it's from. You have to. That's when I like make the card. I especially have to do that now, to be careful, since I'm making vocab cards, because you can basically make a vocab card out of anything. But I usually make it like the sentence for it either like have something visual or like audio, kind of like someone, if someone's like screaming and then they're like, you know, oh, I'm hurt, then yeah, I'll make it like that, even though it's not really like a sentence, but it's still like it conveys like the word in like something other than like an English dictionary definition, which I think is pretty good. Or I'll have like the sentence, it's either I plus 1 or 2, maybe 3 if it has like that like visual or like audio description through just context. But yeah, I don't really, and whenever I rep the cards, I'm very like, I'm not afraid to delete them, because if they're like annoying to rep, it's just, no, fuck that. I know. Like, you gotta be really aggressive for it to not be like, because I really hate Anki being like just a really like not fun experience. It's better to just like, whenever you're on Anki, you at least recognize the word. You don't like, I never want, like, whenever I make Anki cards and I make them one day and then I rep them the next day, I always want them to be like familiar, at least. And if they're not, and I kind of just, and then like I see the sentence after I press space, then it's just like no, delete. But yeah, I try to make them as just as familiar as possible whenever I'm making them. And so yeah, another thing I did was I actually learned how to make the condensed audio. So the like a 20-minute episode is actually like 15 minutes, and I actually had to make it myself because if you go into that condensed audio catalog, the guy who made them has like the intro in the beginning and it's all overlapping and shit. It's just annoying, so I actually just literally learned how to do it, and I'll show that like what it looks like later. But it's subs to CIA if you're on Mac, and it's pretty nice because I edit it to where it actually has the subtitles. Like it doesn't show the beginning or ending, and Okay, so now is basically what I predict in the future and how like my comprehension will be in like X amount of time. So I'm guessing the next video I'm gonna make is in like, I don't know, like a long time. I'll make it like during Thanksgiving break because like now I'm moving to college, so it's gonna be, I'm probably not gonna have like that much time to make one. So I'll make one like Thanksgiving break. I'll have whatever episode it is, probably like 60, 50, I have no idea. But in terms of comprehension, I think by next episode I will be, I'd say like 60% maybe, because like now I've acquired the pirate vocab, definitely. I kind of still am, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine next episode. Yeah. And I forgot to mention how many Anki cards I have now. I have like 124 I think. And like half of them are anime cards, which is a lot. Okay, now I'm gonna show basically the changes and like the technical stuff I was talking about earlier. Alright, this is the creation of anime cards. Wait for a new word, pause it, shift, hover, use Anki Connect on the word. Yes, I don't know Dojo. And then you highlight the sentence, go back to it, you Control V, it adds all the sentence and everything into the Anki. And so this is what the card looks like, the words on the front, and then whenever you click on the back, it has the pitch accent, definition, the image, the sentence, and then the word audio, and then the sentence audio that's extracted. That's why you had to copy the sentence whenever you made it. And so whenever I'm repping it, I see if I know the definition of the word and the reading of the word, and then I'll still test myself if I know the pitch accent or not, but I don't really like fail a card if I don't know it, unless I really want to and I really can't hear it. But after that, like whenever I switch to the back of the card, I kind of just like look away from the sentence and I kind of just try to parse out the word from the sentence. Also, while trying to like, comprehend what they're saying in the sentence, but it's usually like, I've seen this sentence like a couple times already, so it's not that hard. And then I pass it. So okay, so now this is what it looks like whenever I'm condensing audio. I take the subtitle lines and I delete the OP and ending so that I don't have that like part of the audio, because I don't care about it. And I'm fixing these subtitles because it's like, I don't know, all the ones on Kitsuneka are fucked up. I don't know why. And then I put in I don't know what that's called, but I use subs to CIA and I get the MPV to do that. and then get the subtitle I just edited, and then press enter, and then it basically makes it, and it'll, I think the audio comes there, and you have to wait till the flag disappears, and then that'll load. Okay, and I forgot to explain, like, if you don't know what a condensed audio is, it's basically just like, it takes the timings of when the subtitles are on the screen, and it takes only the audio from when the subtitles are on the screen, so it's literally just like, whenever you're listening, it's just words, or like, them going like, ooh-ah, cuckoo, or whatever the fuck they say. Okay, now in regards to like how I do it, this is what I use off my music player, and I'll show you how I use it. Hold on. So there's this function where you import from computer, and once you press on it, it'll show you your IP address, and once you have that open, you go onto your computer, like the browser, and then you type in your IP address, and then you can just drag and drop it pretty easily. Then you have the MP3 on your phone, so it's pretty nice. Okay, that's basically all of like the serious stuff. This rest of the video is kind of just a shitpost.
Dude! Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
The phrase, "it's just a game," is such a weak mindset. You're okay with what happened, losing, imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn, always room for improvement, never settle.